Hey y'all, I'm Amy, again Piscean here, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic gods, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Pisceans here family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, welcome to any new subscribers. Okay, welcome to the fam. I'm so very happy to have you. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic gods, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Pisceans here family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So this is a Pleiadian reading, okay? So I got gravitas venturis, okay, which is Latin. It means, or gravitas ventures, okay. So when I looked into gravitas or gravitas, it meant weight or heaviness, okay. It said figurative weight after gravity, so I feel like I'm hearing pressure. Pressure, yeah, it's pressure, yeah. Okay, so I feel like you're very grounded at this time. Really standing firm in whatever it is that you want to do. The example said you might try to speak with gravitas, but no one will take you seriously if you're wearing clown makeup and giant floppy shoes. So I feel like you're in this energy where you're really taking yourself seriously. You know what I mean? Bringing a bit of like formality in bearing and appearance in whatever it is that you're doing. Some synonyms for gravitas is dignity and lordliness. Okay, so you out here empowered by this newfound dignity and lordliness that you got, baby. I don't want to call it newfound. Of course it was always in there, but I don't feel like this was something that you always like was given. Like I don't feel like you were always just serving that. It says grounded strength and stamina. Okay, so I think people are realizing that you got a lot more stamina than they thought you had. They thought they would tucker you out really quick, but they're really having a hard time with that. We got a tax and we got high level demon, so you could be dealing with some very nasty type of energy coming from some sort of girl with a snake. Okay, it says empath and narcissist paradigm, and then it says chaser under that. Someone could be trying to like charm you or use you, but you've enabled your boundaries, so it's like just absolutely not going to happen. With ventures, I feel like it says daring initiative. So this is definitely what you have been doing. It says dare, presume, attempt, have the heart to do something or have the mind to do. So I think you really have it in your mind what you want to do or what direction you want to go in your life right now, even if it's just about small things. It says a new activity, usually in business, that involves risk or uncertainty. So you could be taking some sort of new business venture, or this is something that you are about to step into. And I really get the feeling like this is really something that's going to work out for you. Okay, I'm looking at the word lucrative. Okay, this is going to be very lucrative for you. The example said, well, there were three examples of that. So it says, she advised us to look abroad for more lucrative business ventures. Okay, so you could be about to make some sort of connections abroad, or, to work as a team with someone. I did not even notice. I did not put no rings on. Okay. I love my crystal rings. Okay. But also they're kind of like my security blanket sometimes. So I feel like you definitely have like ripped that security blanket off. You're at the place where you've kind of outgrown that kind of energy and you're just walking around knowing you're protected, knowing you're being attacked or whatever, but really just not caring about it, really stoking this ascension flame type of energy within yourself because of this newfound feeling of liberation that you have. I think you've stepped into this sense of greater purpose and you have such beautiful higher expectations for yourself, and it's just because of the way that you're so tapped into the divine. You've broken through so many illusions and things like that. With this hermit energy, I feel like you've opened up a lot of beautiful options for yourself that are going to lead to a place of more stability, more happiness, more love, more fun, more joy in your life. But it didn't come without you having to walk away and turn down a lot of offers that really weren't for you, offers that were just coming from brokenhearted people. And this could even be the people, who feel like, they're going to attack you in some sort of way. But it's just because of the way that you're empowered. You're in this Akashic Gaia gateway type of energy, where your inner knowledge is really in a very deep place. You're really, really very tapped in, baby, and you need to just keep going the way that you've been going and really don't worry about anyone else. Okay, so the next example was there are many joint ventures between American and Japanese companies. Okay, so excuse me, you might be stepping into some sort of joint venture with someone else, some other company, because, I feel like you're a brand, okay? You're a brand, baby. Whether you're a brand yet or not, and I think there's going to be a lot of room for you to open that up and work with other people in your field in a way that I think that other people never really seen before. I think you're getting ready to do some very interesting collaborations, okay? Or you could be thinking about some collaboration, and I heard like take a chance, go ahead and take the chances you want to take because all of your ventures are blessed and highly protected at this time, okay? Or all the time. So the next example was the project was a joint venture between the two schools, okay? So if you are like some sort of teacher or, you pass out some sort of information that helps people to grow and evolve, you might be doing a collaboration with some other school who teaches maybe a different kind of way from you. Maybe you guys might like be thinking about, I don't know, swapping courses or something. Maybe like I'm hearing sharing a collective or something like this. Okay, maybe you might do something like what I do. You might collab with some other, social media personality or whatever, and then you guys start to share a collective because you guys, are sending people to that channel and you know how they be doing it. So could be something like that. What's the overall energy? My beautiful Pleiadian guides. Okay, so we got awakening, and this is what it is, okay? Like, you've experienced some beautiful awakening, gone through some very major crown portal upgrade, that's got you really standing in this energy of divinity and unity and really understanding that separation is just a concept of the mind at the end of the day. We got oneness, which talks about balance and patience, and the divine masculine, which is that business type of energy. And then we got the promise, okay? So this promise, it says soulmates, attraction, and partnership, okay? So, maybe this could be a dream partnership that you want to have, or maybe you're attracting a partner who you're going to like collaborate and co-create with. That sounds so fun, okay? So, but the awakening card says ancient knowledge, memories, and connection. You could be a life path number 3, or you could be seeing threes. You've awakened so much beautiful cosmic ancient knowledge within yourself. You're so otherworldly, and when it comes to like digging into your emotions and coming back up to the surface level of things, I think you're very good with that. And also like the timing of when you decide to take these dives deep within yourself, is also right on point. Like you're right on schedule with whatever it is that you're doing. So I want you to like try not to let anyone distract you, okay? There are going to be haters, but you just don't have to worry about them haters, okay? Let them haters get to a place where they decide they're ready to worry about themselves, okay? This could be certain family members that you have around you. It says situations involving people who are closely related to you. This includes any family members, lovers, close friends, co-workers, etc. But I think at the end of the day, like this is just something they really don't want you to feel like you have to worry or like you have to fret about. Like at the end of the day, they attack you because they see your potential. They see how beautiful you are, okay? They see that you work for the forces of light. I split the deck. They see that you work for the forces of light. And at the end of the day, a lot of them are just strangers to you is what the Pleiadians are saying. And even if you do know them very well and you just know what to expect from them. It's you who are like a stranger to them. You have done such a major paradigm shift and stepped into your empathic abilities in such a beautiful and flawless way that it's causing people to give you a lot of evil eye because of the gifts that you've stepped into, because of the way you've been able to clear out your energies, and because of the way all that magic that they were sending at you in the past have begun to return to them. Due to all of this hard work that your spiritual team has been putting in for you. And that absolutely includes your cosmic guides. There could be a lot of people looking at you and doing graveyard magic and all kinds of nonsense, but you're standing in your star power already. Your light is already shining so beautiful and bright. We got candle work, okay? Like I said, you could be some sort of teacher, and I said you broke through all of these illusions that maybe this fake religious family was throwing at you, and now you're in this place where you're receiving karmic justice, and there's no window or gateway or portal that they're able to use anymore to get into your energy. So just embrace this ancient knowledge that you have received and really don't worry about like the drama or the nonsense or the bullshit or the little games or none of that. You don't have time for any of it. All you have time is to stay grounded and continue to make these new ventures and reach out for these new things the way that you've been doing. Okay, we got the botanical sea temple, which talks about blooming opportunities. Hello. So many beautiful different opportunities are blooming for you in a major way at this time. And you could be a life path number 9. What is this? You could be a life path number 4 also. But it's that same card that was down there that I showed you already. Oh, it opens right to it. Okay, so you're opening up right to these beautiful blooming opportunities right at the right time. Like I said, you're right on point with the direction that you have chosen to go with things. So like, try not to get discouraged or to lose your momentum, or like to lose that spark, that fire, that ascension flame that you have going on within yourself. The affirmation says, I am so excited to discover and create new opportunities and synchronistic experiences in my life. I am open to trying fresh things and watching them bloom before my eyes. My life is alive with wonder and magic, okay? It says, the sacred meanings are fresh innovations, new growth, unfamiliar territory, the beauty of participating in the creation of your reality, embracing unknown possibilities that wait for your celebration. Ooh, that's beautiful. Okay, so it says, the sacred message says, the Botanical Sea Temple is the majestic home to all of the marine fauna on the planet. All the seeds from all time are kept safe here. It is also the dream creation space for new types of marine and land plant life to sprout and bloom for the very first time. Once it is cultivated here, it will begin to grow in the most appropriate parts of Earth. This is a sacred place you can visit in your visualizations as a place of refuge, healing, and inspiration. Perform the following sacred sea ritual to access the portal to this extraordinary sea temple. Okay, so there's a sacred sea ritual. Okay, so I'm going to read that too. It says, are you experiencing a feeling of soul depletion and want to reactivate a sense of wonder, enhancement, and inspiration into your spirit? This is the perfect time to energetically visit the Botanical Sea Temple. To gain access, you must be sitting in a very comfortable position. Allow yourself to gaze upon this card or to imagine what your ideal Botanical Sea Temple looks like, okay? Run around and play in any space or direction you feel inspired to. Notice everything around you and invent any kind of plant, flower, tree, or food you would like to see grow. Visualize yourself holding the plant and watching it bloom before your eyes. As you touch this sacred creation, visualize an aspect in your life you would like to see grow and bloom. What would you like this to be? It says, or what would this be like? It says, can you imagine the powerful aroma your new creation in the world will have? Can you smell, feel, and know the essence of your creation? Allow yourself to delve deep within to find the seeds you wish to cultivate in your life, and let the botanical seed temple empower the fullness of your fresh wild bloom into the world. When you are ready to complete your magical journey and return, be sure to follow your footsteps and travel back the way you entered. Upon your return to where you are seated, take a few minutes to record and write down your visions and discoveries. You will want to remember everything, you know. So, now that you've stepped into this much more powerful energy, okay, I'm hearing like an imagination boost, okay. So your imagination is very strong at this time. So make sure you're not like, reimagining or replaying any situations with this negative family in your head, you know. I know it's easier said than done, but try to make sure that most of your time, most of your imaginings, or most of your thoughts are wrapped around this positive energy that you have stepped into, and wrapped around the most beautiful things that are headed into your energy at this time. Okay, I seen the engagement ring. Okay, so what's awakening? We got mask, okay? It says not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting, okay? So, first of all, try really hard not to hide yourself in any way, you know. Do not dim your light is a very important energy here with this mask, you know. Don't feel like you have to wear a mask or present a certain part of your personality just to please this family or anyone else, baby. Like the light that you bring, the light that you carry is fire. And that's why they act like, oh my gosh, why are you doing that? You're embarrassing me. Nah, they should be embarrassed because they them, okay? Oh my gosh, what's awakening? We got paradise, okay? And this awakening has led to this beautiful paradise type of place. It's like you're already in in the energy of happiness, in the energy of expansion, in the energy of joy, you know. You could be a very playful person who really has a deep understanding of oneness, you know, and you really know how to enjoy others and enjoy their company, even if you know they're nasty. You know, I feel like you could definitely be someone that your family likes to have around, but at the end of the day, it's a karmic relationship that you have with them, and you might find yourself always feeling heartbroken when you're dealing with them, or also they're in a heartbroken type of energy because they know that you guys are about to separate, you know, or it's like even when you're around, they feel like you're already separated, you know, like they're already grieving and mourning you. I heard a horn outside. Okay, that's my confirmation. I feel like they're very triggered by you and the energy that you bring. Okay. And so it's very important for you to work very hard not to dim it, not to dim at all. Like, if they don't like you, then that's their problem. It's not nothing that you're doing or anything that you need to change or anything better that you need to be. I feel like you're already trying very hard to be much better than you were in the past. Even if you were already great, you're already someone who has this need to improve in life. It's just a calling of your soul because you're meant to help others improve. So just know that, you know, like don't dim your light for nobody, okay? It don't matter how they feel. We got the palm tree, baby. That sun energy. You are stability and security, and because you are that, this is what you're attracting, you know. You're attracting some very permanent energy, some very permanent streams of money into your life also, or that permanent flow of money is what I'm hearing, okay? So, like, know that you have the endurance and all the flexibility that it takes to handle any challenge that you might come up against. And just don't give up on yourself. Try to stay in that beautiful, sunny type of energy, and know that if other people are wearing masks, that it hurts them to wear that mask all day long more than it does you, you know. And they were saying, like, think about when you're wearing a mask, you know, like think about trying to wear a rubber mask all day in the summertime. Like, you would be so miserable with that mask on. You'll be mad. You'll have sweat pouring out the bottom of that mask, you know. And that's just how it is with people who are walking around being something other than who they really truly are in the dark, you know. We got love call. So you could be receiving certain calls from certain people. It says someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Okay, so you could have like some sort of new, but I did say that already. You could have a new love interest or something like this, or maybe even just a friend, maybe just somebody gonna want to call you and check on you and see how you're doing. Okay, soulmates at the bottom of the deck. Come on. It says soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe your boo's about to call you, but okay, they're ready. Okay, this Four of Wands is giving me that energy of two people in their wholeness coming together. I feel like you have a high spiritual ranking, and so does your divine counterpart or whoever you're meant to be with. And I seen this video yesterday that was like, what happens when you and your divine counterpart break up? That ain't your divine counterpart, okay? All right, if y'all break up, y'all should be getting right back together because y'all are meant to be together, okay? Just because a person is your divine counterpart is what they're saying. They're like correcting me. Just because your person is your divine counterpart doesn't mean there's not going to be any issues or that you guys are never going to argue or have a disagreement. It's up to you to uphold that relationship, you know what I'm saying, to keep it as like to keep it on the up and up. Okay, you have to do the upkeep of your own relationship. You still have to put in the work, even though you know that person is like, your soulmate or whatever. You still have to do the hard work that it takes to be in that relationship. So just like remain aware of that. Because I don't want y'all to be out here thinking like, oh, just because they're a soulmate or they're your divine counterpart, that there's never going to be a problem. Like, you guys aren't always going to agree on everything forever, but it's not going to be nothing like the last relationships where you got stabbed in the back, okay? It says heartbroken, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Maybe somebody you thought was your counterpart could have even done this to you in the past, and they worked with this family to do that. But that time is a time of the past, okay? Now you attracting unconditional love because of all the self-love that you're giving yourself and because of your understanding and connection to the energy of oneness. This passion and affection that you show for life has made you extremely attractive, okay? You might have people like, hollering at you left and right, okay? What's the mask? What's the mask in family? So we got the Queen of Wands, okay? That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But also it's upright. So that could definitely be your energy. I feel like maybe you used to wear a mask, and ever since you removed that mask, you could just be looking very attractive, very shiny to people. Like, they really don't understand the energy that you walk in. And maybe you don't even have a full understanding of this beautiful ancient energy that you're walking in just yet. But I think this is something that's just definitely coming in the more you feed your fire and the more you grow and expand. What's paradise? We got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, baby. I'm here and I'm in the money, okay? So it's like you're in the money because you know who you are, you know what your truth is, and you're really not shying away from standing in that energy. You could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? But where you are is in such a beautiful place. And this King of Pentacles has on full golden armor, a golden crown, and a big golden pinnacle in his hand with that nice red cape, that grounded energy. So you're definitely doing it right, okay? And you're being very emotionally mature about the entire thing. What's a karmic relationship and family? We got judgment, okay? So your family under judgment because they ain't shit. What's heartbroken in family? We got death, okay? They broke your heart, and that's cool because now you stepping into this new beginning, and you know who you can trust and who you can't trust. Don't dwell. It's really the energy there. Like, we know it's also that energy. We know, we're aware. We're dealing with it. Between your ancestors, your angels, and your cosmic guides, they don't have a chance. And I didn't even mention God, okay? Between all those energies, there's not a chance that anyone's ever going to do anything to you, okay? So whatever plans they have, know that they have failed. And, your Pleiadian guides really don't want you to be focused on that. They want you to focus more on your cosmic energies and, like, focus on grounding and seeding that type of energy. But I said grouting, okay? So that gives me the energy of you filling in the spaces, because I think that's what it's called, like in bathtubs and things, like where they put, I don't know, some grout. It's giving me that stuff that you put in between like tiles to make sure there's no big spaces, or whatever, like that it's all filled in. And I feel like that's what you're really doing in your life at this time. What's palm tree and the family? We got the moon, okay, in reverse. So it's like, I think that they thought they was gonna be able to get some sort of like stability and security from you, and maybe they did in the past. But this is not something that has been very permanent for you, and I think this is something they're becoming aware of, and that's why the moon is in reverse. Also, they is not following their intuitions. They doing dumb stuff, okay? What's love, call, and family? We got the high priestess, okay? So somebody's definitely gonna call you. Maybe they're gonna call you and tell you certain truths that you need to hear about their asses that you just heard from spirit and maybe other people, but didn't hear from somebody that you actually know that's involved with the bullshit. But I mean, again, that energy, of these two situations are handled because of this amazing energy that you're in right now. Like no one will ever stab you in the back again, okay? Look, we got ancestor energy at the bottom of the deck with the Ten of Cups, okay? But also that's a soul family type of energy also, okay, with the Three of Wands. So on the way. What's stabbed in the back in family? Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. They did you a favor. I always tell you, they did you such a favor. Oh, they did you such a favor. They made sure your justice came in. And every time they do magic, your justice come in a little bit more faster. If they were smart, they would just stop doing stuff. But they not. They're going to keep pushing you to the top, baby. And that's exactly what you need them to do for you. What's masked in the King of Wands? And blooming opportunities. That's what it says. Masked Queen of Wands, blooming opportunities. Dharma wheel, okay? Because all this love that you still show, it just, it's like you really take the time to learn from the karmic lessons, and you really don't let anyone peer pressure you out of your moral codes or what it is that you believe. And that's why you've attracted so much Dharma to you, because of the way you removed your mask and allowed your light to shine. But I'm still getting that energy of you dimming it just a tiny bit, in certain situations, and maybe sometimes in certain situations it's called for, but I think you might do it a little bit more than you think you do it. So just try to watch that. What's paradise? The King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. The violet fire. So also making sure that you continue to transmute that negative energy as much as possible. Like you have done this huge detoxification in your life of other energies that haven't been serving you. Like your psychic vision is very active, and you could also be running into like constant distractions when it comes to you and doing whatever it is that your career is. But you cannot be stopped, so don't worry about it. What's karmic relationship, judgment, and blooming opportunities? So we got Merkaba. It says a sacred purpose. You have the answer, lucid dreaming. So you could have had a lot of lucid dreams about these family members doing weird stuff in your dreams. And, you know, like also you could be having dreams about your sacred purpose, having dreams about the answers. This could be like you're getting all the answers in your dreams, but you're not writing them down. So make sure that you keep a dream journal, that you journal things down when you dream them. Even if you don't dream every night, when you do have a dream, know that there is some sort of prophetic vision or message in that dream for you, and only you know how to read that shit, or a professional dream reader. Okay? We got scales of karma with cycle of disharmony, creating new traditions and unfortunate events, going under heartbroken in the death card. So it's like you really have balanced these scales in the best way to have this proper outcome for yourself. And that's why so many different opportunities are blooming. So they just want you to focus more on what's important and what's positive and what's going to actually get you somewhere. Because focusing on the negativity and, indulging people in arguments and, getting mad about petty shit ain't going to get you nowhere. What's palm tree, the moon in reverse, and blooming opportunities? We got the crystal kingdom, okay? And she got the flower of life behind her. It says slowing down. It says materialism, and it says psychic debris. So it's like these people could be sending you lots of different like psychic debris and things like that. But I think you're very good at slowing down and clearing those things out. And they're just really not as powerful as you because they don't, that's all they think about is materialistic shit. Like, they don't know what's happening today. Or they might know what's happening today. So they might know, or they might be in denial. Okay. But like I said already, that's not your problem. Continue to slow down, clear your energy, transmute it, and move on, okay? Don't dwell. Whatever you do. What's love called? The high priestess and blooming opportunities. Celestial channel, okay? So you and your counterpart or whatever soul family members you're attracted to yourself at this time are like these hidden beauties in the world, you know what I mean? You guys are very optimistic and very good at staying neutral in situations. And that's kind of what I was getting at when I was talking about, arguments and disagreements. Like it's a very rare thing, but also it's gonna happen. It's gotta happen, it's like natural, when you spend so much time with people, like eventually, even if it's not just like an all out screaming match, you know what I mean, there's gonna be a disagreement sometimes. And that's fine. It's all about how you look at it. Like, you should be okay with disagreeing with somebody. Y'all don't always have to agree on everything. So I think there's this energy of that, like maybe not taking the argumentative energy of your family into any new situations or any new loves or anything like that. Like, not expecting that energy to come from, the new people that you meet or that come into your life. Unless your intuition go off and it's like, oh no, 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 they know them. Then believe that, you know what I mean, and just separate yourself. Even then, there doesn't have to be an altercation or an issue. Was stabbed in the back, Nine of Pentacles, blooming opportunities. Temple secrets, okay? So we got secrecy, isolation, observation, and ritual magic. I feel like they do this. I always try to just move on from them, but I think this family energy obviously is a big energy here because it's an overall energy. But it's like they keep doing this ritual magic. It's like they stab you in the back religiously, okay, every time they do it. And then they observe you to see if it works, and they do all of that shit in secrecy. But that's why isolation is magical. Because magical things happen when it's just, you and God or whatever. And it's like, even when people are in the room, you still can achieve isolation by going within. And that's why it's called the temple, because you can go within yourself and not hear or see nothing else that's going on, even if things are chaotic around you. And I think this is something that you have really embraced in your life. But you might find yourself, I don't know, having to run into certain people or dealing with certain energies or whatever. Let me get another one for that. We got cosmic wave, okay? And that's just really what it is. You're on this cosmic wave, okay? So know that you're being prepared for new friendships and situations in your life, and that the custodians, your cosmic custodians, the Pleiadians, because it says custodians on this cosmic wave card, they really are cleaning all of this up. And that's just the reason why they're even bringing it up. They're cleaning it up and wanting you to know that, like, there's nothing but good dharma coming to you as long as you don't hold on to any negative energy. Like, just make sure you're transmuting and constantly reminding yourself, of where you stand with things and of what is to come. All right, what's the final thought on this? We got nature signs. It says, be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. Okay. And then we got hidden depths right here at the bottom of the deck. And then healing is under that, you know. It says something hidden is about to come to light. It says perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Okay, so also because of this high energy you're in, because the way you're on this cosmic wave, there's a lot of things about this family that's about to get exposed out into the world, you know. And I think that's why they're giving that pep talk, you know. They was really giving a pep talk. Okay, look, this is why they was giving this pep talk about, you know, your dharma and transmutation, and you know how you've already balanced the scales, you know, and you don't want things to be imbalanced. So when you do learn these new things, you know that it is a part of your justice, you know, that it is to be met with love. Okay, yeah, we got the Hierophant and we got the Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords, you know. So also this energy of you being very careful who you do exchange energy with at this time. Almost this energy of you just being patient. Like don't try to like rush out and meet people right now because there's a lot of fuckery going on when it does come to your family. Just continue to focus on yourself and getting into your hidden depths, and know that like these meetings and things that are meant to happen with you, these collaborations and these things are going to just fall into your lap. Okay, God is going to just deliver these things right here to you, to your face. You know, it's not something you have to go out and chase and find. So it says, the fairies love to leave hints and clues for us in nature. It's one of the many creative ways in which they initiate communication with us. For example, fairies often leave feathers or release floating dandelion seeds to let us know they're nearby. The appearance of a friendly bird, such as a robin, is another message from the fairies that they're close by. Fairies and other creatures often work together as they're all in harmony with the earth, whose wisdom can come in many forms. Just allow yourself to be receptive and use your intuition to decipher any signs that you see. It says you could leave your own sign for the fairies next time you're out in nature, letting them know you wish to connect with them. Leaving a tiny wooden fairy door next to a tree is a sure sign to the fairies that you're a fairy friend, while placing a figurine of a fairy or gnome in your garden or on your porch tells the fairies that you welcome them. When leaving things outside for the fairies, make sure they're natural and biodegradable, and don't use any screws or nails because some fairies don't like metal. If possible, sit next to a flowing stream and visualize your cares being resolved and any concerns flowing away. Alternatively, imagine your hopes and wishes flowing towards you, looking out for any significant signs from nature as you do so. The fairies will pick up on your intentions and help manifest them. If you don't have access to a stream, it can be just as effective to visualize this process, you know. So if you can't just go on down to the stream that you have in your neighborhood or your backyard or whatever, you can just visualize yourself sitting next to a stream and allowing your fears and worries to dissolve into that stream, kind of like parts of her that are unnecessary seem to be flowing down this stream. Interesting that picture's there. And then we got come together. I feel like there's a need for you to realize that though you're going through all of these different transformations, that spirit is always here with you. And that all you have to do is just be more aware, and you'll see how much they really do communicate with you, especially in times where you're having a hard time, when you're dealing with people who are under judgment, or whatever. Like, you're always riding the cosmic wave at this point. So don't forget that. Don't forget that you are this beautiful celestial channel, and that there's nothing but dharma coming to you. So with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. Okay, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.